Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Ryan here, the Crypto Grinder, and today we are having a very, very special guest on the show, Amedeo from DX.Exchange, and he is the COO of a new and upcoming exchange that is focused on stocks, cryptocurrencies, and of course, the possible STOs. What is Crypto Grinder's channel all about? We are here to educate the public about investing and trading in cryptocurrencies. What is up, Amedeo? How is everything in Israel?
Hey, everything is very good. Thank you for having me in your channel. I'm very happy. The weather is a bit windy and rainy today, but we are here at work and we are very motivated.
It is, I think right now, in terms of the weather here in Singapore, it's actually really, really humid. We are now, in fact, going into a bit of a colder weather because of the Chinese New Year. But then again, right now, I think in the crypto space, it's pretty much very cold as well, if you know what I mean.
On my side, I would say it's very hot, but
yes. So Amedeo, let me ask you a question. Right now, when you all, we saw a lot of articles and you guys are going very, very hard on marketing DX.Exchange. So tell us a little bit more about yourself and what was your prior experience before you started DX.Exchange?
Okay, so first, when I was in school, my dream was to be a blockchain developer. No, I'm joking. If a blockchain was there in the 80s, our world would be much better today. I'm born in Italy and raised in Italy. I came to Israel a long time ago. I come from the marketing and media industry. I've done a lot of business around the gaming industry. I was a former executive of Protégé, which is listed in the London Market Exchange. I was chairman of Soho Media, which is an affiliate network. And lately, in regards to crypto and blockchain, I was involved with one of my business behind the block, where basically we were helping companies in marketing ICOs and blockchain products mostly. And in July, end of July, I joined the DX.Exchange.
Okay, so in a nutshell, what is DX.Exchange?
Nice question. DX.Exchange, we like to say that is the first regulated crypto exchange first, because we need to remember that we are a crypto exchange, and we also offer digital stocks that you probably heard. So we are the first regulated crypto and digital stocks exchange in the market right now.
We'll come to a little bit about that question later, which is about the stocks that you are offering. Okay, so right now, what are the unique features that sets you apart from the current crypto exchanges?
Well, I like to say that we have a few unique features. First of all, it's important to mention, we use the Nasdaq's matching engine technology. And it's important to say that we are not Nasdaq partners, because everywhere, there's some news that we are partner of Nasdaq, that they are our exchange. No, we are a separate company. We use their technology, and that technology offer and guarantee us a free manipulation trading experience. This is first thing, and it's very important. Nasdaq gives this software around to 70 companies in the world, 70 exchanges, and we are the first crypto that are using it. Second, we are regulated, which is very important, because most of the exchanges today are not regulated, and I think that it's important for the end user to know that his crypto and funds are secure, and we have a secure environment, and we treat the user in a professional and regulated way. Third, we have no membership, no transaction fees. We have a membership fee, only membership fee of €10 a month, which is something unique in the industry. Only after $50,000, the user pay for a transactions fee and trading fees. We have languages. Most of the exchange are and were focused in Asia, that we love so much, and English markets, but they were a bit, you can say, ignoring like Europe. So we cover Germany, France, Spain, Japan, South Korea, what else? We have Italy, So we have at least like 11, and we support the customers via email and via chat in their own language, which I believe is very important. Also, the website is in language, all the marketing material as well. And finally, we have the digital stocks, but we will talk about that later, as you say.
Okay. So right now, where is DX.Exchange registered and licensed? Where exactly?
We have offices, first of all, in Israel and in Cyprus, and we are licensed in Estonia. We have a license which is called FIU, and we are authorized to offer services of exchange virtual currencies against fiat currencies, and we have another license. We are providing a virtual currency wallet services. So to make it simple, people can come, can deposit crypto, can exchange to crypto, can deposit fiat, exchange to crypto. So it's crypto to crypto, crypto to fiat, fiat to crypto.
Okay, so that means immediately the moment I use your exchange, all right, I'm able to link my bank account, okay, and deposit directly into your exchange and buy cryptocurrencies. And then after that, after I'm done with my trading, I can sell off the crypto and I can go back into fiat. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. And going back to previous question, regulation, of course, based on regulation, we need to do full KYC. And at the moment, according to MiFID II, so it's the strictest way to do KYC of customers. So as soon as you are KYC, and you can do, unless we find issues, whatever you want. You can deposit from your bank and you can receive back to your bank.
And when you, okay, so that means your exchange will still allow users who want to remain anonymous, will they be able to deposit fiat as well? Let's say, for example, a minimum amount below the KYC amount. Like say, for example, I'm sure you all will allow withdrawal up to a certain limit, but what about folks who do not want to do KYC? Will they still be allowed to use your platform?
No, this is very important to explain it, to clarify, okay? Again, we are regulated, and as I said, we follow MiFID II, which is very strict. This is our to do it. We need to do KYC for each user.
For every user, okay.
Every user can come at the moment, they can make a deposit, okay? But if they want to make a withdrawal, they can withdraw if they don't go over KYC. So we encourage everyone to come and do first the KYC. Perfect.
Okay.
By the way, it's very fast. I mean, our process is very fast. We try to handle KYCs on daily basis. Like if you sign up 9 a.m., by the end of the day, you are usually there are not issues approved. When there are issues, it's not approved, so it's delayed. But this is how it.
Sure. And just so the audience knows, right? Because sometimes the audience doesn't go to the website. Are there any restrictions in terms of who can sign up? I mean, which countries are able to sign up or which countries are not allowed to sign up?
We have a long list of countries that are forbidden to sign up. Okay? There are mostly regulation reasons.
Sure.
We love everybody, but there are restrictions. But I can say that 100%, this is very important to mention, we don't accept US customers at the moment.
Sure. So just take note on that, guys. Okay.
List of countries.
Noted. So just in case, before you guys get excited and want to sign up, make sure that you take a look at the list. And I'm sure, obviously, the website will recognize whether you're from that IP address or not from that country, right? Before they allow or don't allow. Okay. So folks, just take note on that. Okay. So the next question would be, DX.Exchange offers purchase of shares as well as with an integration of MPS. Could you share more about how this is done? Because the shares part is the part where I notice is the most unique, where I notice that you can start purchasing shares. So how does that work within your platform?
Yeah, to be precise, you don't purchase shares, you purchase digital shares, or how we like to call it, digital stocks. Basically, we secured an agreement with MPS Market Securities, which is a licensed company in Cyprus, and they have a market maker license, and all this falls under MiFID II and ESMA in the EU, so they are regulated in the EU, because our regulation is a regulation about crypto only. So this is done through NPS with security and agreement, where basically if you sign up in our website, you do KYC, you can try yourself, I'm sure you did it. You have a tab. You have the tab of the cryptocurrency, you have the tab of the NPS marketplace, where over there you can click, you can choose to engage in digital stocks. You go over another form where you need to sign up and where you need basically to accept the terms and conditions of NPS. And from that moment, you will see a list, as you see in my background, okay, and you will see on my left, right, right now, a list of digital stocks, and you can purchase it. To be clear, you need to always get back to fiat at the moment, because this is the regulation. In order to buy, for example, Amazon digital stock, okay, you can buy it directly with your Bitcoin. But if you have a Bitcoin, you can sell the Bitcoin and immediately enter in a position of Amazon, which is fantastic. The real innovation, I would say, about digital stocks is that, you know, today, if you want to buy Amazon, it costs probably $1,500, something like that, okay? With digital stocks and the smart contracts, you can buy a fraction of this digital stock. So we open like the stock market to everyone. You can buy $200, $300, $50 of Amazon digital stock, which I think is fantastic.
Yes, I agree as well, because if people wanted a piece of a very solid company, and obviously they can't even afford to buy one of those shares, as you mentioned, Amazon is actually $1,600 or $1,500, and it like Bitcoin, they can buy fractions of a Bitcoin, but unfortunately for stocks, they can't do that. So right now you're giving them that opportunity to do that via your platform.
Yes.
So I just want to be clear. Let's say if I was a stock investor and I was to buy a portion of these digitized shares, and if there was a dividend that was going to be paid out, will I receive dividends for the amount that I'm holding or no?
Before dividends, because it's important to explain it.
Yes.
The NPS marketplace securities, okay, is the one that's going to purchase real world stocks, okay?
Correct.
So they buy it according to the demand that we have in the DX.Exchange platform. They generate the smart contract, okay? They have 20 tokens. They are created on Ethereum's network, okay? So they represent those stocks. And each DX.Exchange customer, as I said, he goes over the form and then he can buy it. So he can buy a fraction. In regards to the dividends, they are entitled to dividends as well, okay? At the moment, we are verifying 100% if they get dividends in a fiat, or if they get dividends in the digital stock itself, or in DX cash. But this is something that we are verifying with the lawyers these days.
Wonderful. I think at least we clarify that, because at the end of the day, if I'm a stock investor, obviously I'm looking at growth potential or I'm looking at dividends, right? So right now, because the crypto space, very few projects, why I'm asking, because very few projects are revenue generating. So since they are non-revenue generating, they definitely cannot declare a profit, right? Because it's illegal. And at the same time, since you are now offering and stating the fact that someone who is buying a fraction of Amazon, but of course, naturally, if Amazon were to even give any dividends, right, they will still be entitled, because on MPS side, they are buying the shares, they're holding the shares, and if dividends are distributed via MPS holdings, they are going to be able to distribute the dividends to all the fractionalized shareholders, the dividend as well. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, this is what I'm hearing, and it's very important that we are now working with the legal department and NPS to 100% come out with an explanation and statement about how it's going exactly to work in terms of the reward. Again,
sure.
The reward is DX cash, which is our token. If it's going to be in fiat, if it's going to be to other stocks of, in this case, because we are discussing Amazon or Amazon. Very exciting indeed. Another thing that is important, a question that we received that I think that you will be very happy to know and to hear. We received this question about if they can withdraw the digital stocks. And I think that is important to clarify it. And the answer is yes, they can. They can withdraw the digital stock, but because of the fact that the NPS is regulated and we are regulated as well, in order to withdraw, they need to do, anyway, they will do it, KYC, then we need to whitelist their wallet, meaning that we need to know that the owner of the account that want to withdraw the digital stocks is the same one that is going to receive the digital stock in his wallet. So they need to sign a small form, a small declaration, okay? And if, for example, they want to send to their cousin or their mother, okay, their mother or cousin need to come to the exchange, do KYC, and sign the declaration. So we need to know who is the holder of the wallet when it comes to digital stocks. And this is a matter of regulation 100%. But it's simple. Just the guy did the KYC anyway, he's doing it in order to be, able to withdraw his funds or even, go over a certain amount of deposit. Okay, as soon as it's done, the only thing they need to do is to sign a small declaration, and then the wallet through smart contract is listed, and he can receive back and forth whatever he wants.
Okay, noted. Okay, this is actually a very, very important point.
He hold it,
Okay, so right now, what are the various onboarding programs that DX.Exchange has for retail customers and institutions?
Well, we onboard both. Okay, our institutional investors can enjoy benefit such as connecting to the Nasdaq API, for example. Okay, that guarantees credibility in the crypto market. Institutional grade custody. For example, they can get access to our OTC trading desk. Our retail clients can enjoy one of the best user interface. I'm sure you see it. In the crypto industry with advanced charting, news, and alerts available in mobile or web, for example. And both retail and institutional investors will trade, as I said previously, in a trusted regulated exchange, free of manipulation, interference, or intrusion. And about manipulation, it's very, very important that thanks to the technology of Nasdaq and the matching engine, we can guarantee a free manipulation experience in a market where manipulation is a real issue. Okay.
So what are the challenges that you actually foresee in this space, especially now there are going to be quite a number, and when I say quite a number, I'm talking about a few hundred exchanges that are coming out almost the same time, because during the bear market, it was very, very slow. Right now, we're still in the bear market, but I think people are starting to push out their exchanges as well. So, but apart from that, do you see any challenges, not just competitive, but as in from the market itself giving you a run for your money?
Yeah, well, I'm not concerned or worried about exchange. It's like you go in the street, if you have 100 shops selling flowers, is good. It means people is coming to buy flowers. So the more exchange we have, I think the better it is. The point that we need to have a more regulated exchange.
But do you think, apart from regulation, do you feel that the market has kind of saturated in terms of the number of users? Because at the same time, there are not enough projects to go around, but there's now so many exchanges. Do you think that's going to be an issue?
I don't think there is going to be an issue with the user, because users that yesterday were not investing in crypto and they didn't know what is blockchain, today they know what is it. And in 1 year from now, new young people, we get very interested about the blockchain and about crypto. So I think that we are in a very, 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 very early phase where what we have seen last year was, an hype. I would say, I don't want to use hard words, but what we have seen is it was like a spike, and what we see now, for me, is better than what was in the past. Because right now, we are going a bit up, a bit down. The market is going up and down. We are facing issues. We are facing regulation issues. We are getting more mature. Say that, and going back to your question, what I see is that we need, in order for this industry to grow, a real use of blockchain and cryptocurrencies. Because so far, if you see, and you know better than me, we have thousands of ICOs and projects all around the world. Hundreds of conferences all around the world about ICOs. These investors investing their money, but in the end, you can count projects maybe on my hand, two hands. Most of them they can use it. And nobody can use it. So as soon as we will have businesses and projects where the end user can say, "Wow, wow, this is fantastic. Can I use it? Yes. Can I use it? 1, 2, 3. People will start to understand that the blockchain project are here and work. And when I will be able to use my Bitcoin or my Ethereum or whatever, okay, for me, it doesn't really matter the name. It can be Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tezos, Digibyte, whatever you want. As soon as I will be able to use it to buy, my kids' clothes, I win. And this is what we are waiting. And this is the reason that we are very happy about digital stocks, because digital stocks are something that are right now, bringing together, I want to call it like this, probably is not appropriate, the old financial market with the new financial market and with the new crypto market, where finally there is a real case use of this blockchain and this crypto. And this is one. The second thing that I see that can be a problem is this manipulation of the market. It needs to stop. And this is one of the major problems that the ETF can go ahead, because, the Bitcoin is manipulated. So, and it was very clear from governments that as soon as it's going to be manipulated, they can give any approval to do ETFs. So you see at the end, you get always back to the same point. Things need to be clear, things need to be legal, things need to be regulated, and things need to be touchable. As soon as we fix these 4 things, I think we go to the sky.
Okay. So since you mentioned that we are going to go to the sky, this will probably be the final question for the interview. Where do you see the market heading to this year in 2019?
Look, I'm very positive, and I think that the market can grow very well. I don't like, to do prediction because I'm not a magician, and another of the issues that people everywhere in Twitter and even in some newspapers, you see some news that are nice, but are very far from the reality. So I think that we need to work hard to make our voice heard in a way that we need to educate people. If we educate people, we will see the market cap grow. And if we have a real project, we will see Bitcoin, Ethereum, Digibyte, Ripple, whatever you want, in another place in 12 months from now. But at the moment, I'm not bullish. I need to say the truth. I think that the market is going to be bearish for another few months. But then I'm extremely bullish.
All right. So that is all the time that we have today, folks. If you're curious to find out more about DX.Exchange, the links are in the description below. And at the same time, if you want to be interested in signing up for our CG Protégé Discord group, that's absolutely free, where we teach you how to trade, invest in cryptocurrencies, and at the same time, you'll be prepared for the next bull run, guys. So thank you, Amedeo, for joining us, and we'll see you in the next episode, guys. For more crypto-related content, check out our website now.